Hey guys, welcome to another video. It's been a while. Today I just ran another half marathon, a total of 23 Ks, and that will be my 20th half marathon this year and 27 since the last 2 years. So, today's video is about healing diet foods. Okay, so just giving you some different ideas what you can eat, and these are some of the images that some of my clients have been eating in their own healing journey. So it's going to be a little bit different, and that's where we have this program of ours so that we can actually configure what you can eat. But you are most welcome to take some of these ideas that some of my clients have been creating for themselves, and hopefully that gives you some more kind of go forward. And if you're struggling, and if you just don't like the food that you're eating, because it can get quite restrictive, and you sometimes may not like what you eat. So you can actually check out my video that I posted about what I would have changed in my healing journey. So go click that and see what I talked about there. But these are some of the foods that some of my clients eat. And actually, what I'm eating currently for my marathon training, and by the way, if those of you that don't know, I am training for a marathon at the moment, and I will be doing it in November. I eat very similar to these kind of foods, but obviously I jazz it up a little bit because my digestion is, completely fine, and I don't need to worry about certain foods. So I do eat a lot of the healing diet foods currently, but I also add to it. And that's what, getting to post-healing and getting to that state of body that you want is keep the nice sort of baseline and add to it. Okay, so we're not removing the healing diet foods from our diet or lifestyle or foods that we eat. We're keeping them, but we're adding on top of them. So adding more plants as our gut gets stronger. Okay, so that's what we have to focus on and understand that baseline and that core is really important. So I'm going to go through some of the images and talk you through how you can make them yourselves. You don't really need a recipe for any of these things because these images are basically, it's self-explanatory, and I can talk to you about these anyway. So here we go. So we've got the first image here, and we've got some beautiful potato cakes. So basically all this is mash up potatoes, okay, and then wait for them to cool down. Okay, this is a very important step so that they're not moist, okay, so they're dry. You need a dry mash, okay, and it's preferably good to use yellow potatoes, Yukon Gold potatoes, not white ones, because white ones may not sort of dry up as much, and these are really good for mashing as well. So you basically roll them in your hand, you make a patty out of it, and then you bake it in the oven for around about 45 minutes on a lower heat, so around 350 degrees Fahrenheit if you're in America, and around about 170, 180 if you're in the UK or Australia or New Zealand or Asia. And then next to that, you've got a beautiful soup consisting of broccoli, carrots, potatoes, sweet potatoes, cauliflower, zucchini, all sorts of vegetables, okay? And you can actually swap whatever vegetables you like out of these sort of 9 vegetables. I'll put them up on the screen. Okay, so and you can dip your potato cakes into this soup and eat them. I would have absolutely loved this when I was going through healing, but obviously I didn't know, if we could expand or be a bit more flexible with the diet, the healing diet. So you can do these things, and he's doing really well. So let's go to the next one. Again, it's a similar sort of situation. You've got the same soup on the side, but you've got a different kind of mash, or the mash is, he hasn't cooked and he hasn't put in the oven. He's kind of made it like half, which again, with a few herbs on top, this can be doable. Okay, if your gut is not so severe and irritated, you can handle some herbs and some spices, depending on the severity of your condition. And that's why this healing diet choices or dinner choices may not be suitable for everyone, but this is a very good sort of baseline, so it should be okay for you to use. Okay, so if we go to the next one, again, just a different type of texture. Okay, we've got the same sort of soup, same vegetables, potatoes obviously being this person's favorite, so they love eating potatoes. Okay, and you just basically make chips in the air fryer. Get yourself an air fryer if you don't have one, they're very, very good. And you dip them into your soup and you eat them. And this can be very, very, tasty and in different textures, okay? So again, a simple but effective mash, okay? These foods are going to soothe your intestines. Just think about this, okay? These foods are very soft. Blended and mashed, pureed foods are very, very soft for the gut. So this is what's going to cleanse you out. This is what's going to heal you, okay? It's going to give your body the ability to heal. And that's what we're trying to do here, okay? We're not looking at symptoms, okay? We're looking at how to actually heal the body, the root cause of the problem. And that comes from damage from eating many, many other foods in the past, and you've basically blocked your gut and you've damaged it. And that's why there's inflammation there, okay? So if you don't like to blend the vegetables, you can cook them whole and steam them again and just, bite on them. Now the benefit of blending your food is that you don't need to chew it as much, whereas if you eat it like this, you're going to notice that you have to chew a lot more, and that means that you might see some residue in your stool because you haven't chewed it properly. So blending is the better option, I prefer. But if you want to mix it up and if you don't feel like something liquidy or blended or pureed, then you can go to some of the whole foods as well. And so again, you can see how he's made the potato cakes previously, and then you've got some chips, you've got some carrots, and you've got some broccoli as well. And again, mash carrots and broccoli. You can add sweet potatoes to that, you can add zucchini to that. You can get a bit more creative if you want out of the list of vegetables that you can use. This is probably one of my favorites, and I use this today as well. And I wish I would have known about this earlier. So this client is getting a little bit more creative. Okay, so he has changed the texture once again. Instead of making it a potato cake and squashing it, he's made it into a potato ball, and he's going to air fry it. Just FYI, there's no oil whatsoever that's used. Again, he's dried the mash and rolled it up nicely. So then what happens? You get a beautiful golden crust like that, or golden layer on the outside, and you've got a beautiful mash on the inside. Again, a really, really nice hearty potato and broccoli soup next to that. You can dip them in there, nice and easy. And again, you can see he hasn't cooked these ones as long, and so the coloration is different, and that's what you want to be going for. So a little bit less sort of cooked, which will mean less burning, which will mean more retaining of nutrition. Again, another beautiful soup out of those vegetables again. So this is another potato board. This has got broccoli in it. So the mashed potato broccoli has been added to this mashed potato, and you can make these balls. Again, the soup is always going to be there. Here's someone else that has made some beautiful potato cakes. Now this person has put some herbs in there, okay, so that they've got a little bit of turmeric, and they've got a little bit of coriander as well, fresh coriander, a little bit of sauerkraut on the side as well, and again the broccoli and potato soup. So that's very, very key. Another soup, okay, so this is a bit more of a chunky soup. So again, if you don't like the pureed foods, you can go to the chunky soups where you cook all the vegetables, you keep them whole. And this person has actually added some spinach in there, cooked greens, and if you really, really chew them well, you might be able to get away with them as well, and for it not to irritate your gut. All right, so this is another option. So again, you've got mash, a little bit of mash, you've got some air fried potato chips, and you've got some steamed veggies. So again, another beautiful air fried potato chips, a little bit of avocado, and our beautiful blended / chunky soup with maybe a few herbs inside. So again, very, very simple potato chips or air fried potato chips, just cut differently again, just using different textures to sort of pleasure the appetite. Sometimes it can get quite boring. So yeah, just change up those textures and you'll be fine. So we've got a beautiful mash here with some more different vegetables. We've got carrots, I think broccoli, sweet potatoes, potato, maybe some others. But again, use that beautiful list and you've got all these beautiful foods that you can make out of them. Here's another mash with a little bit of avocado. Maybe it's also a potato and broccoli soup that's just been semi-pureed, so not fully pureed, so you get that chunkiness. Some beautiful steamed potatoes. Sometimes that's all you need. And, you know, the more simple you make your food, especially when your gut is irritated, the easier it's going to be. And here we have some beautiful potato chip, or potato tots as I like to call them. So again, just a different way of cooking the same ingredients, right? So potatoes. So this is mashed potato, and we've got some beautiful, she's rolled it up into a tater tot and then air fried it. And the last one, we have again potato balls. We've got a little bit of sauerkraut, we've got some zucchini, we've got some broccoli soup, broccoli and potato soup with chopped broccoli on top as well to make it nice and chunky. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more of an idea on sort of what you can do around the healing diet and what flexibility there is. Okay, so please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you are needing assistance or guidance in healing and you don't know what to do, you're eating all these foods and you're still not getting better, or you don't know what's wrong with you, then please feel free to contact us. We'll be more than happy to take you through these phases like we do with so many other people. Okay, and hopefully this gives you an idea or some more tips and tricks to take along the way. So thanks so much for watching. Again, I eat these foods on a daily basis as well still, because I absolutely love them, and I'm making sure that I be consistent with my diet too, because I know that for my marathon training I need to be very consistent with my exercise, with what I eat, and obviously give my body the best fuel, okay, that's out there. And obviously I'm adding a little bit more to these foods. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know exactly what I'm eating and what what other foods I add to these to this selection. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful, okay, and subscribe for more videos like this as well. And I hope you guys are doing well, and hope that this gives you some more inspiration to keep going and to heal your body on a plant-based diet, because it's well worth it, I can tell you that. 9 years for me, medication free, and I'm absolutely thriving. My body is doing exceptional right now, and I can't believe what I'm able to do. So it's just up here, guys. If you want to get the job done, you will be able to get it done. Just power through some of the kind of issues that you face and some of the struggles that you go through mentally as well. That's a very big part of your healing journey, is your mindset. And if you can come through, the finish line will be waiting for you. And hopefully that's the same for me as well with the marathon. So alright, all the best, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Give this video a thumbs up if you know what it's like to have colitis or Crohn's disease, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. This channel was about helping people recover from colitis and Crohn's disease. If you go to our website and fill out the health survey, you are entitled to a free 30-minute consult from anywhere in the world. We look forward to hearing from you. And always remember, there is a life after colitis and Crohn's.